Bom dia, senhores. Cara, perguntar pra vocês que eu não comecei a live sem querer. Vocês acreditam? Lógico que sim, porque se trata de mim. Здравствуйте, всем. Bem-vindos a todos. Faz um tempo que eu não faço live no YouTube. As duas últimas lives que eu fiz foram no roxinho. Pera aí, essa cadeira desceu sozinha. Pronto. Foram no roxinho, apenas no roxinho. E foram de Beat Night, mas estão no meu canal de VODs. Eu vou voltar com esse canal de VODs. Esse canal de VODs tem tudo para dar muito certo. Bem, hoje estamos aqui para fazer o quê? Para começar aqui o evento da HuoHuo. Eu não vou falar HuoHuo, não vai ter como. Meu cérebro, tá ligado? Não assimila isso. Eu consigo, tipo, já tem um problema no russo quando o O vira A. No chinês não vou ter também. Não vou mesmo. Para de feio. Ah, tá. Então, enfim, vamos começar. Vamos começar. É, Eu tenho exatamente 1h30 para essa live, então eu espero que esse evento vale a pena. Não sei se ele vai demorar, se ele não vai. A gente já tá aqui pertinho e vamos começar. Vou começar direto, vamos embora. Cara, livezinha 10 da manhã de sábado. Olha
Yo,
só.
it's you! You're interested in the supernatural, right? Lucky for you, I just finished editing my stream. It's all the proof you need.
Pô,
But before you watch
Inception,
it,
hein?
I gotta ask you a question. Do you believe in ghosts?
Vids or didn't happen and no clickbait.
I think you're in for a surprise. This
Okay.
video is gonna prove that the Xianzhou is full of supernatural phenomena. Enough chit-chat. Look, this is the weird stuff that happened yesterday when I was streaming in Fixtral Garden.
Honestamente, tô fazendo esse.
What's up, guys? Little Gui here. We've come to the scariest, most haunted place in the HuoHuo, Fixtral Garden. Don't forget to like, follow, and share, or else I'm gonna chicken out. They say there's been paranormal activity. You're such a scaredy cat. You said you'd protect me. How do I stab somebody that doesn't have a body? I think I just saw something
Que é isso?
The flames suddenly grew super big, and then they floated right out to us, and they were like, "Ah!" and Sushong was like, "Eek!" and then she fell over.
Meu Deus.
Sushang, can you get up? Aren't you getting cold?
Meu Deus.
Me and my bestie got kicked out of the garden straight after. But did you see the key moment?
The ghost was cheap.
It's called editing. I edited it. That way I can show what happened before and after. Anyway, the key moment was... It wasn't the Realm Keeping Commission or the Cloud Knights that came to deal with it. It was the judges from the Ten Lords Commission.
Eita.
You've been on the Xianzhou for this long and you've never heard of the Ten Lords Commission?
Ô, minha amiga. Não.
They're the most mysterious organization on the Xianzhou. Their investigators always pop up out of nowhere, then disappear without a trace. If they show up, you know something serious is going down. In other words, something big must have happened in Fixtral Garden for them to show up.
Ah, aumentei o bitrate da live. Era pra eu ter feito isso antes. Desgraça. Tá.
Exactly. Now, do you believe that my content isn't clickbait? Actually, do you have some free time? Do you want to explore Fixtral Garden together? Just the two of us? I guarantee you we're gonna reveal the truth this time.
Pô, honestamente eu queria que a coisa fosse junto. Ai. Que a Sushang fosse, poxa.
I knew it. This is what people like us live for. Let's go.
Imagina quem queria a Green Knife e não queria a Topaz. Só que conseguiu a Topaz. Eu consegui, tá ligado? Quer dizer, no caso, eu consegui ganhar a Green Knife sem conseguir a Topaz. E foi bom. Mano, pera aí. Onde que tá? Ah, não é nem onde eu tô, mano. Meu pai. E honestamente eu tô fazendo essa missão só pra poder me dar a Hania e o Argenti, caso eu pegue ele. Mas se não, vamos só de Hania mesmo. Eu não sei nem se a Hania é um ótimo suporte, não. Eu dei uma olhadinha no kit dela, mas não fui tão longe. Por assim dizer. Tá caindo um pouquinho o FPS, não estou muito feliz com isso. Isso é uma coisa muito louca. Ter essa árvore imensa e, tipo, aquela terra do Danhang, ou sei lá o que, é tipo, lá embaixo. Dá pra ver meu mouse? Tá. Lá embaixo. Lá embaixíssimo. Lá embaixíssimo. Que coisa louca. Estou o tempo inteiro olhando a hora, porque eventualmente eu vou ter que cascar o pé daqui. Eu espero que esse evento seja muito bom e curtinho também.
It's so dark in here.
It feels like we're being watched. Did anyone ever tell you the scary stories about Fixtral Garden?
Não.
Sure. I guess now's not really a good time for stories. Don't worry. I can sum it up in a single sentence. Fixtral Garden used to be a garden delve, but people started coming here to mourn fallen Foxian fighters at the Foxen tomb, and rumors spread that the garden was haunted. I know it's easy to cast doubt, but the Ten Lords Commission actually showed up this time. Speaking of which, we have to avoid running into the judges. If we get kicked out, it'll all be for nothing.
Pera, então a gente não
Anyway,
pode
that's
estar
the
aqui?
background. Let's keep moving and watch your step.
Que divertido. Estamos na irregularidade. Ok, agora...
This place feels pure evil.
Meu Deus, o que tá
Time to
acontecendo?
get some footage.
Pera aí. Eu tenho que dar uma olhada aqui rapidíssima. Minha live. Eu espero que ela não tenha caído. Não, alguma coisa aconteceu. Que, tipo, zoou tudo aqui pra mim. Mas agora tá excelente, então eu vou acreditar. Estamos excelentes. Ah, gente, não vou lutar com esses bichos agora, não. Eu quero fazer minha missãozinha. E... Cara, a Gnifing sou eu todos os dias no YouTube.
Follow me. Keep quiet and tread lightly.
Ah, pelo amor de Deus.
Hey, it looks like there's someone up ahead. Let's go around.
Pô, eu queria muito bater nele. Ah, mano, quer saber? Que não chora não mama, vamos lá. Gnifing...
Got any new ideas, little Guay? I say we
Pô,
strike while the
esse
iron is hot.
time aqui tá o bicho, hein? Mas vamos lá. Não, amiga, por que você juntou com a... Tá, eu vou tirar a Gnifing. Porque tem nada de fogo ali.
Glad to be of service, Captain Japard.
Ah, é o que eu falo, mano. É muito, tipo, da hora esses... essas interações. E só faz sentido realmente ser com os personagens que são do mesmo lugar. Mano, ele não vai voltar aqui? Ah, então beleza. Então beleza. Ai meu Deus, eu dei um alt tab sem querer. Cara, como eu odeio o fato do Star Rail não apresentar no coisa. Que isso aqui? Tá pegando de baús, não quero nem saber. Pô, será que eu brigo ali? Não, esse é um menino formidável, nem vou. Ah, aqui dá pra fazer uma baguncinha, hein, galera. Aqui dá pra fazer uma baguncinha. Vambora.
No more playing nice. Dodge this.
Cara, eu acho tão estranho ficar as coisas rápidas, tipo, eu prefiro muito mais devagarinho. Cara, o Gepar é bom demais. Inclusive, o Gepar foi a minha última aquisição. Tentei pegar o Argenti
No more playing nice.
e veio ele de brinde. De brinde não, porque eu não consegui o Argenti, mas veio ele.
Protect me, protect me.
Mas eu tenho a HuoHuo, então não tenho, literalmente não tenho do que reclamar. Eu acho essa animação de ult uma das melhores. Verdade, filho. Yes. Ai, papai. Tamo bem, gente, tamo bem. O time tá indo forte.
But these are lawful officials. If we're interrogated, we need to get our story straight.
Ah, beleza, já vou habilitar isso aqui, filho. Vou ter que voltar aqui em 59 vezes depois. Mas quem que é? Isso é meio chatinho. Ah, não, já habilitei? Já habilitei. Vou começar isso agora, não. Vamos fazer bom uso do tempo. Mais baús. Scavenger, mais baús. Ah, não me deixaram quebrar coisa.
What's up, guys? Hear me out. State your name and your business. Arrest them immediately.
Eita. Ué, peraí, a gente vai lutar.
Suspicious individuals in a restricted area are detained first and interrogated later. No exception. Restricted area? Since when were you in charge of Fixtral Garden?
A will forged in ice never falters.
Demorei apenas 8 meses pra conseguir o Jepar. Apenas. Tá, vamos começar.
No more playing nice. Take this, rise, Venus.
Cara, a Sushang é um personagem absurdamente forte também.
Let me through. Dodge this.
Já foi um de berço.
We have the upper hand. Want to see what I can do? Take this! Shape of Taishu! Rise, Venus! Dodge this!
A Sushang literalmente é a minha Minizilla. Ela é, tipo, muito forte.
Commencing support.
Pô, mais uma. Eita, aí esse pack agora deu ruim, hein?
Enemy data secured. Net markers
Pô,
active. Time for
minha HuoHuo não pode morrer não, hein, galera. Não tá legal isso daí. Ai. Qual é a cara? Pô, esse pack eu morri, hein. Como eu amo o Jepar. Esse homem.
You're not going anywhere.
Esse homem. Qual é? Caralho. Era minha vez de jogar, bicho. Ah, mano, que absurdo. As crianças já estão gritando.
Restricted area? Since when were you in charge of Fixtral Garden?
Never falters.
Ok, eu vou dessa vez healar primeiro.
Enemy targets detected.
Heal primeiro e faço perguntas depois.
No more playing nice. Dodge this. Take
Eu não tinha que ter feito essa ordem, né? Burrice. Agora meio que não tem pra usar, né?
This
Vamos
ends here.
fingir que eu nunca fiz isso.
Let me through.
Is that all?
I'm scared. We have the upper hand.
Morra.
Want to see what I can do? Dodge this.
Tome. Tome essa.
I can do this. Ready for another?
Pô, se bem que eu tinha que ter guardado essa ult, né?
Time for good old counterattack.
Não, não, o pessoal não tá morrendo ainda não, tá de boas. Tá de boinha. Morram todos. Agora sim. Mano, aí, esse jogo é muito absurdo. Esse jogo é muito absurdo. Aí, não tem condição.
Take this. Rise.
Não tem condição, filho. Ai, pode bater no Depar, não tem problema. Ele não vai morrer. Isso eu tenho certeza.
Don't come any closer.
Deixa eu ver se o...
Or devils. I'll crush them all.
Beleza, tô bem. Tava checando um negocinho. Tá,
Enemy data secure. Net marker
já
set.
morra.
Time for a good old counterattack.
Ela tá com algum buff? Não. Então só vamos passar a faca. Oxi! Não é nem pra eu ganhar, eu não precisava ter...
Warden. These two are not your enemies.
Understood, Your Honor.
Meu Deus, chegou a tropa.
Look how pale she is. And it seems like her eyes aren't even focusing.
Is she a ghost?
As a member of the Ten Lords Commission, you may as well consider me a member of the dead. I am a judge, alias Hanya, responsible for the 4 duties of detention, incarceration, interrogation, and punishment. Therefore, I know a thing or two about you. Guinaifen, an outworlder unemployed. You entered Fixtral Garden with Sushang, a cloud knight, the day before yesterday. Unemployed? I'm a street performer and a streamer who reports on current events. A streamer. It's a legit operation.
Pô, eu não tô gostando de fazer live com a Guinaifen aqui não, hein? Galactic Baseballer. Genial.
A passenger on the Astral Express and a guest of the seat of divine foresight. You
Ó,
assisted the Cloud Knights in resolving the Ambrosial
HuoHuoverse,
calamity.
eu quero
And
a
our friend of the
Zuei, não
Alliance.
sei falar nome chinês com X, na minha mesa agora.
Judge of the Ten Lords Commission. My name is HuoHuo.
Quero ela na minha mesa
As a
agora.
judge of the Ten Lords Commission, you should speak with more confidence, HuoHuo.
Oh, okay.
Tell me, Guinaifen, why did you return here? No reason. I haven't posted anything for ages, so I wanted to film some ghosts for my videos.
Pô, a Guinaifen sou eu, tá ligado? Ela já não posta há
I've
muito
already
tempo.
told you there are
Ela-
no ghosts on the Xianzhou. It is a ridiculous superstition. As a resident of the Xianzhou, you should refrain from believing or spreading rumors.
But I saw them! They had ghostly flames coming out of their body, and they were cackling. And Sushang saw them too.
Miss Guinaifen, it's hard to explain, but those things aren't ghosts. Please don't bring legends from your homeworld onto the Xianzhou. The roaming entities you saw are extremely dangerous energy parasites. We call them heliobi.
Really? I don't believe it. Heliobi? What's that? Oh, I get it. Heliobi is just another word for ghost on the Xianzhou, right? That's gotta be it.
É.
Maybe we should let Mr. Tail out for a bit. Mr. Tail.
I heard you. Unbelievable. What am I, her pet?
Que da hora!
Mr. Tail?
I'm a heliobus. We're not ghosts. Got it? Now scram!
Pô, ele tá muito mais... Tá, peraí. Caraca, que trabalho genial da voice actress. Enfim, o que eu queria falar é... Ele tá muito mais amedrontador na ult dela, hein? Muito mais.
What a strange girl. Here to film ghosts, yet terrified when she lays eyes on one.
Meu Deus! Meu Deus, destruída.
Do Deep breaths, little Gray. Deep breaths. Can I have a small chat with this Mr. Tail?
I said scram! I have no time to talk nonsense with you.
Pô, o nome dele, a gente vai deixar o nome dele de Tail mesmo? What a rude ghost.
I told you I'm not a ghost. If I have to repeat myself again, I'll be eating every one of you.
Please don't be afraid. He's only kidding. Mr. Tail is a vegetarian.
Ah, não. Ah, não.
Your Honor, if I may ask, what exactly is this?
Ah, não, velho.
How can we
Ela
prevent it
lançou o
from turning
vegetarian, aí
evil?
não deu.
And why is a judge carrying one around with her?
I believe we're done here. We have important matters to attend to. HuoHuo, please see them off.
Yes, ma'am.
Sister, don't be angry. Most of your time is spent in the field. You're not accustomed to dealing with others. Leave this to me. If I explain the reasoning, they will leave. As things stand, the situation in Fixstrol Garden is sure to keep drawing attention. If we forcibly dismiss these two today, their curiosity will remain. Who knows what might happen if they decide to come back. They might not be lucky enough to run into us next time. As I said, sister, I will handle this. I
Não tem problema
assume
não,
the two of
rapaziada. Eu
you
tava...
heard about the damage done to the Artisanship Commission's creation furnace? The heliobi sealed within escaped, and have been haunting this place. The Ten Lords Commission has orders to capture them. I am strongly advising you to leave, for your own safety. If you have any questions, raise them now. I will do my best to satisfy your curiosity. But I hope you will keep any information you hear in strict confidence, and then leave Fixstrol Garden, never to return.
Pô, eu preciso buildar você, Rania, então vou ter que voltar.
Your Honor, thank you. I promise we'll leave after asking our questions.
Ué.
As a clerk at the Hall of Karma, my knowledge on these matters is somewhat limited.
Nossa,
but I
que
will try
fogo
my best
lindo.
to satisfy your curiosity.
Olha esse fogo aqui. Meu Deus. Nossa, vocês estão de parabéns, Honkai Story. Que isso?
According to the Divination Commission's classification, they are energy parasites from the cosmos itself. They are starfire essence that materialize in the form of strange fire. Metaphorically speaking, they are like moths to a flame, but that flame is the thoughts of sentient beings. Yes. They attach themselves to sentient beings, feeding off their host's experiences and emotions. A heliobus will slowly take root in its host's nervous system, using their deepest desires and weaknesses to create wild delusions. They manipulate their host like a chess piece. The host has no choice but to obey the heliobus, so we refer to it as possession. By that point, the host is no longer who they once were, but a heliobus both similar to and completely different from their past self. The host's body will soon be exhausted by the heliobus, like burnt firewood.
Dangerous? Oh, you don't know the half of it. The other heliobi are nothing compared to me.
Tail was subdued and sealed in my tail by Madame Hanya. He won't harm others.
Pô, mas então a Rania é muito braba, viu?
Heliobi are not flesh and blood,
Rapaz.
and so they are difficult to destroy. Before the restoration of the creation furnace, the Ten Lords Commission plans to set up an evil binding matrix in this abandoned garden to imprison these abominations. As you can see, the evil binding matrix has not yet been completed, and not all the escaped heliobi have been recovered. This area is still very dangerous. I will ask Judge HuoHuo to escort you out of the garden.
Not all the escaped Heliobi have been recovered. So that means the other supernatural stuff that's been happening on the Luofu might be related? Your Honor, I have loads of info sources. Maybe I can help you.
Unnecessary. Those not involved should leave now. Go.
Ah, de onde você veio?
Excuse me. We should go.
Falar quase zoei, mas eu sei que vai ser um negócio meio...
This place is dangerous. You should leave at once.
Sabia. Zoei. Eu vou
Footstool
passar a
Garden
chamar ela de
is full of
zoei agora.
abnormalities. Even the Ten Lords Commission cannot guarantee your safety. I suggest you leave immediately.
Tá bom, gente, tá bom. Vamos, Green Knife, hein? Ué.
Ghosts? Heliobi? Possession? That was a big info dump. My brain is still loading. Oh, it all sounds more like an urban myth than a ghost story. Energy parasite sounds more cool than scary, don't you think? I never thought about it like that. Nice take. My audience likes getting to the bottom of mysteries, secrets, and conspiracies. We streamers have to cater to that, you know? I've got loads more questions, but my curiosity is satisfied for now. We better leave before the judges decide to
Que
arrest
raiva.
us.
Ah,
I'm gonna see if I can get a video of Mr. Tail on the way
caramba.
back. I've already got the
A Green
type.
Knife foi feita pra quem faz esse jogo streamando
In
antes.
Fixtral Garden.
Que ódio.
Innocent Foxy and girl possessed. What do you think? That gets so many views. Can you give me a hand?
Meu Deus.
That's a yes, right? Let's go.
Eu não tenho certeza do que eu respondi. Não, calma aí. Não vou perder mais um baú, não. E...
Excuse me.
Pera
Can
aí.
we go now?
Sim, podemos.
I'm just a bit scared about the Heliobi reports, but I'll carry out my duties and escort you out of the garden. I should be able to do that at least.
Tadinha, gente.
If you can't, then you'd better give up the day job and start peddling desserts.
If it weren't for you, I would have opened a dessert stall ages ago. Here we go.
Que genial. Que genial. Ótimas
Let's
interações.
go.
Vamos, pelo amor de Deus. O Green Knife
Let's
vai
go
andar
this
junto com a
way.
gente?
It's quicker.
Vai.
Miss HuoHuo, can we have Mr. Tail come out for a photo?
Miss Queen,
A gente andando junto.
I'm on official duty right now.
Pô, papo reto, eu vou printar isso aqui, mas aqui tá
It's
muito
so
bom.
quiet. It's getting scarier and scarier.
Pô, calma aí.
Please stay close to me.
Ô, caramba. Ué, aqui tem como sair? Tem.
Did you hear that? What was that sound?
Que é isso,
It's
gente?
a ghost!
What's happening? Oh, I heard Miss Quaynifen yell, so I got scared. Wait a minute. Where did Miss Quaynifen go? Miss Quaynifen!
Tadinha, gente. Ela tá comendo pão que o Diago amassou, velho. Não, calma aí. Ué, eu não tô ajudando a Green Knife não, né? Pra gente ver pra... Meu Deus, pra onde... Meu Deus. Ah, tá. Tem uma entrada aqui. Pô, não tava tão na cara não, hein? Com todo o respect. Cadê? Cadê essa...
Gwynaifen, where are you? HuoHuo, stay close.
Mano, eu tô sozinho, como assim? Mano,
HuoHuo? Oh, no. Where did she go?
graças a Deus estamos ouvindo a voice actress da Estelle. Ih, caraca. Porrada? Como sair na porrada? Foi um game design muito bem feito. Eu achei
Is
aquele
this
lugar
A
rapidíssimo.
mirror? It looks a little creepy. Huh? Hi.
Ok. Oxi! Que...
Where am I? Is this Fixtroll Garden? But it looks different somehow.
Meu Deus!
I should keep moving.
Putz, pá, que eu não sei onde que isso vai abrir, hein? Tá, um segundo, tropinha. Um segundo. Cadê? Ok. Tá ligado? A gente tem que ir pra... Eu tô com ela de novo! Yo! Caraca, maximizada, hein? Vamos deitar geral na porrada. Tá, agora a questão é... Meu Deus, nem mapa tem. Não deve dar pra usar, né? Ô, meu irmão, esse. Não, tá de sacanagem. Fechou a porta, mano. Pô. Find the exit of the illusory maze. Pô, pelo amor de... Tá, aparentemente eu voltei pro mesmo lugar.
Where I started?
Não, calma, eu tô indo pro...
I need to look closely around this place again. Maybe I can break out of the cycle.
Pô, eu juro que se tu fechar... Tá, aparentemente... Não tem coisa pra lá. Pô, só que aqui na frente é muito paia, né? Eu vou pra lá, ó. Fechou. Foi agora.
Isn't this where I
Ah,
started?
calma aí, Estel.
I need to look closely around this place again. Maybe I can break out of the cycle.
Tá. A questão de um labirinto. Técnicas de saída de um labirinto. Você sempre anda na mesma linha reta e sem, tipo, sair por aqui com ele. Pô, já fechou tudo ali, né? Que bonito.
You've noticed it, no? All roads are but puzzles in this place.
Quem que...
You have a strange scent on you. You must be... I've heard the whispers of the leaves that fall in Fixtroll Garden. The flames weep and profess to me that a powerful mortal approaches. I carry the scent of a great battle with none other than Ventilia. You are the one who drove Ventilia away.
Isso é bom ou é ruim?
What power! Your presence alone is delicious enough to make one tremble. Let me taste you, please. One bite, just one bite. I can't wait to savor you.
Ok, isso é meio estranho. Por que eu tenho um negócio aqui?
These are no ordinary Ingenia.
Of course not.
Eu entendi.
They're mere pawns dancing to my whim.
Ok. Pô, aí meio que não vai estar muito tendo como eu ganhar de vocês, né, rapaziada?
Smash them to pieces. What a peppery fighting spirit! Such an addictive flavor!
Tome. Ué? Oxe, eu achei que ia ser mais de...
Let me see. The one who defeated Fantalia. I wonder what they taste like.
Eu quero entender.
You fought well. You're fighting for your survival after all. I'll take that as my invitation to inhabit you for a while.
É, eu acho que a gente não vai poder muito sair daqui. I said no. Get out.
Resisting, are we? Impressive willpower. How painful. How delectable.
Cara, a voz dela é muito
You're
animezinho,
different
viu?
from anyone else I've ever possessed. But what is this at your core? A sun? It burns. Worry not. I have no interest in making you my home. I'll be gone before you know it. Let's get along while it lasts, shall we?
Como assim?
Call me
Como
Sininho.
assim?
I only want to leave this place. I have no desire to harm you. Allow me to explain what's happening. The Xianzhou natives call it a ghost lock. You're walking in a circle, and no amount of walking will get you out of it. So, I'm going to help you break free of the circle that Furinox created. And you're going to help me evade the judges of the Ten Lords Commission. It's a win-win. How does that sound?
É, então, tá ligado? E se eu
You must
mandar
have
essa?
figured out that I'm not the master of this place.
E se eu mandar
It was
essa?
created by another heliobus named Furinox. Unfortunately, I'm the only one who can help you escape from here. You mean the talismans left behind by little lost fox judge? Those won't help you.
Como assim, amigo?
Now that I'm possessing you, I can make you see things that you couldn't see before.
Cara, eu quero muito tacar essa só pra ver o que vai acontecer.
What a stubborn fool. You won't ever get out of here without my help. Anyway, I'm not here to ask your opinion. As a courtesy, I shall leave you intact, for the time being. As soon as I get what I want, I'll be gone. Now, go and look at those talismans again. The paper dolls. You'll know where to go.
Ok, aparentemente...
Oh, find all those clues your judge friend left behind.
Pô,
Find the talismans.
o papo
You can
reto eu
trust
não
me.
tinha visto isso
I
ainda.
want to leave this place too. We are useful to each other. Hey, use your eyes.
Eu,
The talismans float. Pay attention.
eu sei, eu consigo ver, cacete. Pelo amor de Deus, que bagulho imenso.
Do you understand? This story of the supernatural is in the illusory maze for a reason. It can take.
The door will not open without the proper courtesies. Return from where you came, visitors.
Nossa. Pelo amor de Deus. Eu não entendi. Quais... Ah, tá. Cerulean. Não, esse daqui eu... Pera aí, eu fiz errado. Meu Deus. Pera aí. Quebrar tudo. Vou quebrar tudo. Eu errei. Errei de otário. Tá. Tem como eu consertar isso aqui, rapaziada? Tem como eu consertar? Que eu errei muito sério. Tá, vai lá. Eu sei que você...
The door will not open without.
Ok. Voltou? Voltou. Tá, era pra eu bater no Vermilion e deixar o Cerulean. Então, tipo, eu errei de bobão, filho. Fiz o contrário.
The courtesies have
Yes.
been performed. Enter, O honored guests.
It seems like we're ready. Now we just have to get out.
A gente vai ter que, tá ligado? Lutar, né, amiga? É óbvio que os caras não vão deixar a gente sair embora. Mano, eu nem entendi que lugar é esse ainda. Só sei que deu ruim e eu tô possuído agora.
I told you I'd help you. The way out is straight ahead. Just keep going.
E se você estiver me enganando, tá ligado?
Stop. Do you remember our deal? You need to help me evade capture. That judge? I can taste her fear from miles away. That coward has no right calling herself a judge.
Tadinha.
But that thing attached to her is the tricky part. That's something I don't wish to face. Forget about the judge. Just get us both out of here.
Como que ela veio por aqui também? Vovô, como é que você veio pra cá?
It's you! I finally found another living soul!
Ué, ela também sumiu?
I'm so happy! I thought I was gonna be stuck here forever. I'm so happy to see you. Have you seen Miss Gwaynifin? I still haven't found her. Is she gonna be okay?
Pô, eu achei que só eu tinha vindo parar aqui. Eu quero mandar essa.
Give it up. Gwaynifin was probably eaten by the HuoHuo already.
Ué,
Huh? How can that be? If that could happen to someone as lively as Miss Gwaynifin, that means I'm in even more danger. Did you know that the larynx is the easiest muscle
Nossa.
to control in the human body?
que desgraçada. Eu te odeio, Sirius.
You can find the way out, right? Please take me with you.
Oh, not this again. You're a judge of the Ten Lords Commission. Why are you always begging others for help?
Tadinha. Pera aí, cadê a Res? Um segundo, tropa. Preciso de um segundo aqui de paz. Ah, eu vou aproveitar e... Ah, eu sabia! Eu ia abrir o Discord sem querer no monitor da live. Sem querer. Vamos, abra. Abra T7. Pronto. Estamos de volta.
You know I'm not cut out to be a judge. I thought maybe if I worked long enough in the Ten Lords Commission, I'd get braver. But now, I know it's impossible.
Useless brat. Why was I sealed in with someone like you?
You talk tough all day long, then let both of us get stuck in a trap. Who's the useless brat now?
Eita.
There's no point in following me. I'm leaving, and you're not coming with me. Goodbye.
Credo. Credo, mas aí ela...
Please don't leave! Wait, please! Beast? From a taxonomic perspective, I believe you're closer to that definition.
Nossa, eu odeio a
The
Cyrus.
Ten Lords Commission needs to overhaul their hiring criteria. How did
Ah,
someone
mano, a
as
porta abriu
useless as
sozinha.
you ever become a judge?
Que é isso? Oxi! Que é isso? Ô, Savage isso daí, hein? Isso nem se faz. Pô, logo com ela, cara, coitada. Nossa, eu odeio a Cyrus. Morra, Cyrus. Sabe que a sua voz é bonita, você gosta de ficar fazendo essas coisas? Pô, galera, aí é
Hey, cut it out!
foda.
I'm the only one around here who gets to tell this kid off. Me and those other judges. Got that? Wait. Hold on. I smell something familiar.
Ah, essa cheirada foi foda.
Cirrus, it's you. Still a fan of your pathetic ventriloquist act, I see.
Oh, ele descobriu, hein? O cara é brabo.
This is funny. This is just too funny. I thought you'd already escaped the furnace's destiny of torture. Who would have thought that a piece of Ignomar the Great, the fragment with the most fight in it, would become a guard dog sealed inside a crybaby? Oh, forgive me. Did I say guard dog? No. That won't do. You're just a guard dog's tail, right? Just a tail. A tail. A tail!
Laugh while you can, coward. I'm gonna swallow you whole the second you leave that girl's body.
Por favor, faça isso. Por favor.
Terrifying! The joke's on you. You couldn't leave that judge's body if you tried. You can't eat her, let alone escape from her. Mr. Tail, you're pathetic.
Pô, qual é o nome dele de verdade, tá ligado?
Think of something, you wimp.
Oh, Miss Trailblazer, take this talisman and stick it to your body. It'll temporarily suppress the heliobus's influence.
Ela ainda tá chorando, gente. Coitada. Ela ainda tá chorando. Qual é, velho?
Say something nice to HuoHuo. Her crying is like a mosquito in my ear.
Pô, eu tô meio assim também. Tá, eu vou falar alguma coisa boa pra ela? Não, vai, dane-se. Dá pra eu falar com a... Ah, então tá, né?
Oh, what a feast! Human emotions are simply delicious. Your sorrowful tears are like bottles of potent wine.
Morra, Cyrus.
I'm simply enjoying my freedom. Didn't you use the talisman already? I'm tame as a kitten.
Cara, por que
Now,
que ela é
don't
tão
forget about a
cursed? Na
I
moral.
leave only once I've got what I wanted.
Leave quietly. Tá, eu quero falar com os outros ainda. Imagino que vai dar ruim se eu mandar
Cirrus talks nothing but nonsense. But even so, HuoHuo has a sensitive heart. You, go say something nice to the girl.
Tá bom.
Keep dreaming. I have nothing nice to say to anyone.
Ah, ok, boa saída. Ótima saída. Não, não era isso que eu queria fazer, mas... Ai, quero mais saber também. Gente, tá com coisa triste. Coisa triste. Eu vou reto.
If I were any other judge, you'd already be saved. Someone as nice as you wouldn't say such mean things. Only a possession would make you act like that. Still, the heliobus said...
Como assim, Semanas Nice as You? Ela me conhece há 5
I've
minutos.
always been been shy and scared. My life's been a nightmare
Que
ever
isso?
since Tail possessed me. When I was at school, people were always asking why my tail was on fire. Everywhere I went, people would notice.
Oh, so it's all my fault. If you just let me devour you at the start, I could have spared you the trouble.
Meu Deus. Gente, tá rolando uma DR aqui, tá engraçado.
Then I got into the Ten Lords Commission. Everyone there is weird, so I thought I'd found somewhere I belonged. But the job is too dangerous. I have to fight demons and ghosts and bad guys every day. I'm just not cut out for it. If I make it back alive, I'm handing in my resignation.
Boa.
Who thought making a heliophobe with a heliobus in her tail hunt heliobi was a good idea? I'm sorry. I've been so useless.
Eu não tava conseguindo identificar se ela tava chorando ou se ela tava, tipo, falando na moral.
I'm glad it helped.
You hear that? Stop crying. You're useful. And your paper dolls are useful too. Oh, I've had enough of this. As soon as I swallow that coward Cirrus, I'm gonna devour this little crybaby too.
Pô, aí tamo de brincadeira, né, amigo? Aí não vai rolar,
What a
não.
pity that Mr. Tail is nothing like he used to be. If we still had our old power, we could forget about this maze and devour its creator, Furynox.
Your old power?
Well, Mr. Tail, seems she knows nothing about your past. Little Missy, do you know why the Heliobi are gathered in this abandoned garden instead of seizing human habitations?
Team building?
Sim, com certeza.
Because over 1,000 years ago, this very garden was the site of an epic battle between the general of the Luofu and the great Heliobus Ignamar. Now that the furnace is broken and the Heliobi have escaped, fragments like us, who once constituted Ignamar the Whole, have returned here with the desire to challenge the general again.
Ué,
The
0
battle between the
segundos.
general and Ignamar was an earth-shaking contest of devastating proportions. Ignamar underwent countless transformations, causing floods, fires, and thunderous landslides. They were locked in a standoff. An evenly matched fight.
Evenly matched? Really?
Então, 0 segundos de paz pro Jin Yuan, né?
Of
O
course.
cara não aguenta.
The Ten Lords Commission records say that Ignamar was soundly defeated by General Teng Xiao.
Ué,
Of course the human records would flatter their general.
Chang Xiao.
The
Eu achei que era o Jin
Ignamar
Yuan.
absorbed the power of countless fellow Heliobi, but ultimately underestimated human deceit. They were narrowly defeated by the general. We Heliobi could never condense into physical form after that battle. We scattered into fragments and were sealed into the creation furnace. But there's an exception to everything. Mr. Tail, I thought you'd escaped to freedom. Who could have guessed you'd be sealed in this tiny Foxian girl? Humiliating.
Sealed my foot? My power was weak when I ran into this fox child. It was bad luck, nothing more.
Chama ele de Mr. Tail também, não dá pra dar um...
I saw a ball of fire that looked like it was about to turn to embers.
Por que ela sempre tá
I felt
chorando,
sorry
velho?
for it, so I picked it up and put it on my tail. And then, Mr. Tail tried to eat me. If the judges hadn't arrived, it would have been over.
Bah, I did no such thing. You're barely big enough to be an appetizer.
All the pain I've suffered since I met you must be retribution for my stupidity back then.
É, realmente, aí você avacalhou. Consigo mesmo.
a pity Mr. Tail didn't devour you. He might have recovered his power and turned the Xianzhou upside down, just like Ignamar did. Grudge? How shallow. If you must know the forces behind our actions, there's a pinch of envy. Envy towards the potent emotions you corporeal beings have. Then there's a dash of aggression. The desire to see whether the Heliobi or bodies of flesh and blood are stronger. Lastly, there's a drizzle of desire. We desire to possess your physical bodies, so we can eat, kill, love, and hate. We Heliobi were carefree life forms, but were tainted with the illness of humanity once we came into contact with it. It's humanity's fault for having such intense emotions and desires. Now we can never return to the purity of our past. I want to be free again. I want to return to the cosmos. Mr. Tail, you don't want to regroup with the fragments? You don't want to be her tail forever? Why don't you return with me to the great beyond?
Don't get ahead of yourself, Cirrus.
That's impossible. Mr. Tail was sealed by the judges of the Ten Lords Commission. He can't escape, and neither can you. Ah! That door just opened on its own!
Less screaming, more thinking. This is an opportunity, is it not? Let's go in and check it out.
The door will not open without the proper...
Ok. Entendi. Tá, então a gente tem que abrir. Pera aí. Tem um Basic Treasure no meio de todo mundo. Pô, esse pack não era pra eu fazer isso não, mas eu vou fingir que era. Se duvidar, tem o mesmo... Ah, deu uma dica, já vou resetar tudo.
The door will not open without the...
Ok. Ok. Tem como eu procurar mais coisas? É isso que eu não tô entendendo, tá ligado? Ah! Pô. Achei que era outro. Tá bom. Tá bom. Esse é o opcional mesmo.
The door will not open without the proper courtesy.
Ué. Ah, não, pera. Não, eu não destruí os Cerulean dessa vez. Ah, vou ter que ler mesmo. Achei que eu podia descobrir isso na...
I feel much safer with you here. Still feel like I'm gonna faint, though.
Agora tem que quebrar o Cerulean. Vamos, senhor. Abre a porta, por favor.
The door will not open without the proper courtesies.
Ué? Oh. Break all the cerulean vases. Não, pera aí, gente. Aí vocês estão de brinca. Ó. Vermilion, vermilion, vermilion. Cerulean, cerulean, cerulean. Quebrei todo mundo. Apenas sobrou... Mano. Ah, pera, tem que... Pera aí. Aí é isso mesmo, tem que quebrar os ceruleans e pegar só isso aqui, ó.
The courtesies have...
Eu não sabia que tinha que fazer os dois ao mesmo tempo.
Enter, oh honored guests.
Look! There's a mirror behind the door.
Didn't I see a similar mirror when I was dragged in?
That sound. HuoHuo, this way.
What's going on? There's a voice in the mirror? That voice sounds familiar.
Cara, me parece a voz da Zoe. Zoe é bom demais.
HuoHuo, are you in the mirror? I finally found you.
Madam Shrey?
Ela mesmo!
Fixtral Garden has been enveloped by an unknown power. You must be careful.
We still haven't found Miss Gwaynaifen. I don't know where she went.
The task at hand is to save you from this illusion. Come, pass through the mirror and come to our side.
E agora estamos de volta.
Are we above Fixtral Garden?
Como assim?
So many bronze mirrors. Could it be that...
You're right, girl. This place is changing. It's trying to stop us from escaping.
But one of these mirrors must contain the exit, right? Let's check them all.
The situation in Fixtral Garden is getting worse. Why have you not left? Is something the matter in there?
Over here. That sounds like the real Madame Shrey.
What? The real Madame Shuyi? Are there pretenders inside the illusion? I see. Do not be afraid. HuoHuo knows me well. She will be able to discern me from the counterfeits.
But what if I can't?
You must trust yourself. Come.
But
Bom, calma aí. São quantas? 3? Ai, pelo amor de Deus, eu também não ia querer fazer muito mais, não. Ai,
HuoHuo,
ai.
sweetie. Come to Big Sister Shuoyi.
Ah, calma aí. Ah, calma aí. Não, 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 não. É, realmente, aí eu tô indo embora, galera. Pô, mano, tá de sacanagem. Que porra é essa, velho?
Yuck! That judge would never say something so sickly.
let's go look at the next mirror.
Ok.
This is the exit, you useless brat. Come here.
Pô, a primeira que eu fui já era?
Madame Shrey can be a bit of a meanie, but she'd never talk to me like that. That doesn't sound like her. Come to think of it, it kinda sounds like Tail.
Constructive criticism.
Let's go look at the other mirrors.
Cara, eu tô com a curiosidade de passar por essa daqui, só que... Eu não vou fazer isso, que eu quero terminar logo.
HuoHuo, sweetie.
Yuck!
Let's go look at the next.
Ok.
The situation
Tá, a
in
gente foi no
Fixtral
certo
Garden
de
is getting
primeira.
worse.
Over here.
What? The real Madam? I see. You must trust your...
Tá. Ué. Não deu certo, não?
Hurry, HuoHuo. Pass through the mirror and come to me.
Wait, I want to ask a few questions to see if you're the real person.
We are both judges of the Ten Lords Commission. Evidently, we are colleagues.
The heliobus that trapped us here wouldn't know that Madame Shrey and Madame Hanya are twin sisters.
A powerful heliobus possessed her tail. It is a power that I dream of having for myself.
Ué.
Never knew you were so popular, Mr. Tail.
Very funny.
So, where...
A gente não vai passar... Pô, esse pack é esse mesmo, hein?
Hurry, HuoHuo. Pass through the mirror and come to me.
Wait, I want to ask...
Hanya is my younger sister, but this alone cannot prove who I am. Ask me something else.
Pode sim, elas são Twin Sisters.
By decree of the Ten Lords, Spiritfarer HuoHuo is skilled and diligent, capable and worthy of officialdom. She is hereby promoted to the position of judge. I still remember the decree for her promotion.
That's her! This has to be Madame Shrey behind the mirror.
Que isso, cara? Não é não. Ela falou que a Hanya é mais nova. Pera aí.
But
Não, papo reto. Ela falou Butch na última vez, mas a HuoHuo não falou agora que elas eram Twin
Hurry,
Sisters.
HuoHuo.
wait,
We are both judges of the Ten Lords Commission.
Tipo, é óbvio que não é essa, mas tipo...
the heliobus that trapped us here wouldn't know that Madame Shrey and Madame Hanya are twin sisters.
Exato.
So we're gonna...
Tipo, como assim ela é a irmã mais nova? Elas são gêmeas.
Hurry, HuoHuo.
Wait, I want to ask a few questions.
Who is Hanya?
Never mind. Forget I said anything. So,
Tá, tem que ser essa,
Hurry,
então.
HuoHuo.
wait.
Mano,
Hanya is my younger sister, but this alone cannot...
mano,
So,
ela não
we're
acabou
gonna-
de falar que elas eram Twin Sisters? Isso me trollou, tá ligado?
Mirrors again. What a surprise.
Papo reto, né?
Come here, HuoHuo. Come through the mirror.
Caraca, para de ser
I
impaciente.
need to ask you some questions about myself first.
As a judge responsible for capturing criminals, her cowardice is a dereliction of duty. I will reprimand her severely once you leave the illusion.
Ah, é essa, hein?
Huh? That doesn't sound like Madame Shrey. Right?
Stupid girl. This is obviously a fake.
Eu sou muito ele, tá ligado?
We're gonna...
Sai.
Hurry, HuoHuo. Fisher...
I need to ask you some questions.
She will be expelled after tonight's operation. She is not fit for her job at the Ten Lords.
Mais uma vez, ela ia.
Really? So I don't even need to write a resignation letter?
Stupid girl. This is obviously a trick.
Genial.
So we're...
Deixa eu só testar se ela fala um but aqui mesmo.
Come here, HuoHuo. Come through the mirror.
I need to ask you some questions about myself.
Ai, tá bom.
Caution is a skill all judges of the Ten Lords Commission should possess.
Ha! That's a funny way of describing cowardice. Nauseating.
It's the most powerful fragment of Ignimar's demise. Who would have guessed it still contains so much power after so many years?
Ha! You've given the game away.
So we're...
Pô, eu acho que eu vou.
But... this isn't the right place. We
Ah, vai tomar no. Mano. O que tá acontecendo aqui? Pô, era pra ter fechado, tá ligado?
I'm not the best judge of things.
Not a single one is the real thing.
None of them show Madame Shrey as I know her to be.
That puppet judge never respected me. But she also never let her guard down.
I've spent a long time working with Madame Shrey. She's always known that I'm scared and timid, but she never told me off.
The Ten Lords Commission never cared a wink about your frail constitution. You're the only one who makes a big deal about it. And as long as you don't drag me down, I don't really care how much of a coward you are either.
Tail?
Hey, 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 get away from me. What do you know? And what are we even talking about? We need to focus.
The illusion wants to keep us in, but it can't possibly keep expanding its borders forever. I think there's a mirror on that floating island, but it's a bit... could I crawl my way there?
Por que você quer?
Quit stalling and get on with it. Ha! I didn't think you'd be able to. Oh,
Hurry, HuoHuo. This should be the last mirror.
I...
Everyone is different. A judge is not a soldier, and they need more than just courage. It is the decree of the Ten Lords for HuoHuo to be elevated to a judge. There must be some meaning in it.
Just what do those old fogies see in this coward?
Let's go.
E só fome, filho.
Are we back in Fixtral Garden?
You've returned safely. It seems the Ten Lords' commission is not down on our luck today.
Madam Shrey, I'm so happy to see you're all right.
Did you encounter anything strange on your way here?
I got possessed. Help me.
No wonder she's a judge. Very perceptive.
Pera aí.
I understand. This isn't the time to deal with Cirrus. Fixtral Garden has been dragged into a powerful illusion by an even mightier heliobus, and the Spiritfarers who went to suppress it have lost contact with me. HuoHuo, if both Hanya and I are unable to suppress that demon, then you will have to defeat it.
Ah, que lindo. E olha lá, ela tem tipo uma carranca aqui no meio. Da hora.
I always run and hide before a battle.
Do not underestimate yourself. A heliobus cannot possess a body that is already possessed by another heliobus. Such is your absolute advantage as a judge. Correct. However, HuoHuo has had many more years of training and is more experienced in fighting heliobi than you. That is why the Ten Lords' commission is not down on our luck today. We're lucky that you have all returned at this opportune time.
You hear that, scaredy cat? You're the ace of the Ten Lords' commission.
The heliobi are aggressive beings, but they cannot shake their desire for a flesh and blood body. And yet, during the 38 years you have worked for the Ten Lords, you have been constantly able to suppress the monster within your tail and maintain your personality. You are already a fitting judge. On that point, none of the other judges can surpass you.
Suppress the monster. Oh, but I don't think I've ever had to suppress Tail. I guess we're more like friends?
Mais que friends.
Friends? Ugh, I don't make friends with food.
Mr. Tail, puny fragments like us were deprived of Ignimar's power long ago. If a little girl can subdue us, then perhaps it's time for some humility.
Shut your trap!
Though Furinox is powerful, we have a chance of suppressing them if we can break them into multiple fragments.
You have a sound plan, Your Honor. And since the stage is set, allow me to offer my assistance. Let's find somewhere more open first. Like Swallow Song Pavilion, over there.
Swallow Song Pavilion.
I understand. Take your time.
É, e eu vou mandar esse Take Your Time porque a gente vai... Opa, meter o nosso pezinho. Tá acabando a live, gente. Acabando a live agora. Muito obrigado a todos que assistiram. Eu devo terminar essa missão ainda, porém, eu tenho que sair agora, que já deu minha hora. Muito obrigado quem tava aí e até a próxima. Pra cá.